Dick thinks you should be proud of all the potions you've brewed.
Hello everybody, I'm back again. And as you can see, I don't have my camera up today. So, yeah. Let's go check on my animals and see how my animals are doing. Oh, hey buddy. Are my animals happy? Yep, they're all happy. Good. Yes, friends. They're all so happy. I don't know if I want to do a call or not. If I do the deer calls, I will have to get rid of the nifflers, the jabberwall, and I kind of don't want to do that. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, never mind. Never mind. So, I totally forgot what I did. So, I did have the deer call, and the nifflers here. I'm gonna put my other mooncalf in here because I like all my mooncalves. But my other, my puffskein, I'm gonna go to Hogsmeade for that one. And then what I'm thinking is that since I did do some research, and so it's not gonna come as a surprise to me later that there are different vivariums that I can have. So there's this one, a meadow, swamp, and then there's one more, I think. So there's 2 or 3 more. And
Revelio.
So it's not going to come as a surprise to me when those other ones come, but they're going to come out of missions. So what I'm seriously thinking of doing is I'm going to do more missions, and then so this one I'm thinking is going to be full of mooncalves, because I love mooncalves, as you guys know. They're my favorite species. Look at their little eyes. They're so cute. They're such little darling little things. Look at what they sit. Oh, they're like little doggies. I love it. Anyway, before I go on a full rant about mooncalves. Yeah. So let me go check on my potions, and then I'll head off and do missions. Because I've been doing a lot of side missions lately, so I'm thinking it may be a good idea for me to do some main missions. Are there any replenishments or anything? No, not yet. Okay. So, let's go look at the missions and see what we have.
Handy resource indeed, your field guide. I'm most pleased to be included.
Perhaps a hybrid. Dancing tentacular.
Bouncing what? What?
I've finished the activities you assigned me, Professor Garlick. Wonderful! I hope you gained a greater appreciation for the flora in our lives. I am forever enraptured by it. Just yesterday, I spent hours pruning my self-fertilizing shrubs and flutterby bushes. Didn't realize how long I'd been at it until the sun began to set. Well, if there's one thing I love to see more than my plants thriving, it's one of my students doing the same. Now, ready to learn Flipendo? Chin up, keep a light grip, and it's all in the wrist. Let's see you give it a go.
Okay.
You will want to focus with this spell. Nothing as mortifying as knocking back a colleague when all you wanted to do was move a few pots. Wonderfully done! If you'd like to practice a bit more, you're welcome to do so here in the greenhouse. Just mind the plants, please?
Yeah. And then what is Flipendo? Okay, it's a purple one. Shoot. I'm gonna have to do that one there. And then that one here. I'm gonna run out of spaces. Yeah, I'm kind of running out of spaces.
Look at that! You're a natural.
Okay. So now that I've learned that one, now it's the 2 assignments here and here, but I can deal with those ones later. Those ones are pretty easy. So let's go off and meet Sebastian and Feldcroft. That's gonna take a while, so we're gonna have to. So we will have to. Let's see. Yeah. Oh yeah. Where is Feldcroft? I think it's all the way in the top. Jesus, mother of God. It's all the way. Oh, it's all the way down there. Okay. So I can basically get all these things along the way. So this is going to be an interesting episode, everybody. So we're gonna go ahead and do the run. We're gonna run all the way through here so I can get the Pulso and then Lady Kagawa's thing over here because her thing's here. Get all these flu powders and then her other one's here. So we can just get those along the way. Alright. So this video is probably gonna be called The Journey to Feldcroft, like my other videos are. Because we're about to go Lord of the Rings and the forever walking. And like what happens in Lord of the Rings. So they didn't have brooms and they didn't have transportation like I do. They don't have the flues. They could have flew to Mordor. How funny would that have been? How did you call to get here? We flew here. We flew. Gosh, I crack myself up sometimes. I flew. I don't know why that's so funny. I don't know why that's funny, but it is. So yeah. I don't know how much talking I'll do, but oh no. Already went the wrong way.
I'd like to open a shopping company myself.
Oh, what's going on here?
Hello, Samantha. Are you here for Summoner's Court?
I am. I'm actually rather good at it. Used to play all the time with my brother until... Never mind. Shall we begin?
Yes, I'm ready to play.
Then let's get summoning. Accia!
Revelio.
Yes! You'll have to do better than that. Accio!
That's what that is. Okay.
How am I to top that? Accio!
And you're gonna win again, lady. Alright.
How am I to top that?
You
How
already
about
did.
that? I won!
Good job. Best of that game. My little guys fell off.
Good match. Care to have another go?
Sure.
But of course.
Splendid!
And then we'll go to Philcroft. Okay, so I need to go over there for that one.
Accio!
There we go.
How am I to top that? Accio! What was I thinking?
That don't happen to me. They're way better this time around.
That was sensational! Accio! Yes!
Good job.
That settles it, then.
Getting better.
After your poor show against Natty in class, I thought I could beat you.
Well, you did the first
Appears
time.
I overestimated myself.
Don't say that, Samantha. You're a fine player.
Well, that's very kind of you. Let's just say if I'm good, then you're better. I happen to know who you're up against next, and she's no shy opponent. Best of luck.
Thanks. Thanks. I think. Okay. So let's get back to Feldcroft. I'm gonna run all the way there so that I can get things done along the way. So there's like a couple of missions, like levitating the person and then casting the pulso on them. There's oh wait, which one's the pulso? Okay, 4. And then what else? There's Professor Kogawa's mission I have to do as well. Which I'll be able to do if I run. And then I'll be able to go into the city. To the local city I'm coming up to. Because there's the balloons right there. It's a pretty deal.
It's like a place right out of a storybook.
Alright, and here's the first little town.
Oh, I'm working. Working on not working.
Aloha Mora.
Working on not working. Now, I wonder if there's a demiguise in this town.
Mine now, demiguise.
Right there. Alright. So I'm gonna meet you guys. So I don't know what to do now. Do I wait? Yeah, I'm gonna wait. So I'll actually make a video of the other 13 being found. Just so there's just one whole video of demiguise finds. Just so you guys can refer to that video if you guys need to find it. You guys need to find them. So I'm just gonna do that just so you guys don't. Who's this?
Leviosa. Yes.
Now, weren't there two of them?
Not my fault you're a deadly great spider.
Guess there was only one. Okay. This is a little bit terrifying. Let me find out where I am on the map. Okay. So I'm also gonna go over here. What's this? Beasts welcome. Well. Yeah, that ain't gonna happen.
Abandoned long ago, no doubt.
There's one more.
Revelio.
And it won't.
Expelliarmus! Wingardium Leviosa.
Okay.
Shame you're so foul. Revelio. These rocks have seen better days.
I wish it would show me where it went again. Is there a... No. Shoot. Of course. But it shouldn't be too far away, though. do not know. Hey, bunnies. Okay. So I'm gonna do this stuff along the way. Dog bog. Mongrel. I'm gonna do a whole different video on the Merlin trials, just so we'll be able to get through this, and then I'll do this one later. And then I'll wait over here for the demiguys. Oh, no, I didn't want to do that. I'm gonna get on my broom.
I've always said that travel broadens the mind.
Do you remember the first life you took? Can't say I do. All a bit of a blur at this point. You can't hold out.
I did it. And an Ashwinder, no less. Revelio.
And we're gonna do like I said, we're gonna do a whole other video on the trials, and we're gonna do a whole other video on the demiguise statues. And maybe I'll do them both as live streams so that you guys can see those missions. Hey dear. Grab these. And then there's a vault right here. There's a vault right here? Huh. Well, figure it out. Boom.
Nice to see you, my young friend.
We are almost there. Ooh, ooh. You guys know what I'm doing. Make it action.
Nothing over here.
Of course he has to be with somebody.
I didn't touch your helm. Oh, man, weren't there? Oh, ah!
Your blood's on Ranrock's hands.
There's a map.
What do you have in
there's a-
store for me this time?
We're gonna do that later. We're gonna do that in a trial. We'll do that in a trial, so let me... Nope, I'm gonna have to get out of here somehow. Over here. And I'll pop all these balloons while I'm here. And we'll do the butterflies too. Okay, so we're about at Feldcroft.
I will make you pay.
Ranrock has fooled you all to your demise.
And we are in Feldcroft.
I wonder who lives here.
Sebastian.
Revelio. Alohomora.
Mine now, demiguise.
Okay, there's a demiguise. You know it's nighttime. No, I'm not gonna get it. God, I'm so conflicted. It's still saying there's a prize here. It's there we go. Okay. Then
Not sure how I'd fare in a little place like this.
oh girl, I'm sure as long as Sebastian was there with you, you'd fare just fine. Alright. Let's go meet Sebastian since I've gotten everything done for the demo guys.
What are you up to now?
I wanted to see her future boyfriend, that's what I'm doing.
Alohomora.
You made it.
Hey!
Enjoying the view?
Keeping an eye on things. Feldcroft isn't what it used to be. No one has felt safe here since Ranrock's loyalists took a peculiar interest in that castle over there. Rookwood Castle. My Uncle Solomon is a former Auror and refuses to look into it, even after Anne was cursed by one of them. Possibly with a wand, no less.
I heard a goblin refer to wizard kind as wand carriers. Are goblins forbidden from carrying wands?
Precisely. That's why I'm on the hunt for answers. If I'm to cure her, I need to understand what happened to her. Anne was always the most mischievous of the three of us. Which is saying something, knowing me and Ominous. I'm hoping a surprise visit from me and a new friend from Hogwarts will help lift her spirits. Bring back the Anne I used to know. Come on, I'll take you to my uncle's. This way. Feldcroft used to be a lot livelier. With Ranrock's lot wandering about all the time, everyone stays out of sight. Here we are. My sister should be just inside.
Aha! Sebastian, where did you... Is that what I think it is?
We've been over this, boy.
Hey.
Shrivelfigs cannot reverse a curse. Nothing can. The sooner you accept that reality, the better.
But we haven't tried everything.
There is no cure! When will you accept that?
Never. I can never accept it.
Now look what you've done.
I'm sorry.
Aww. Well, that's a terrible, like,
I'm
beginning.
sorry you had to see that. If you don't mind, I just need a moment alone.
Poor Sebastian. Not the visit he'd hoped for.
So...
That boy will fray my last nerve.
Excuse me, Mr. Sallow.
Oh, yes, Sebastian's friend. I apologize on behalf of my nephew. He doesn't know when to stop. He thinks he can help Anne, but nothing can be done for her.
What if I can?
I'm so sorry. I understand you've tried everyone from Nurse Blaney to St. Mungo's to no avail.
We have. My nephew thinks he knows better than the healers.
Perhaps the healers don't know everything, sir. Sebastian is single-mindedly focused on finding a way to help his sister. If there is a cure, he will find it.
Your faith in Sebastian is misplaced. Some sort of dark magic cursed Anne, and the goblins aren't likely to explain themselves anytime soon. Giving her hope is cruel. The only thing to do now is keep Anne comfortable and stay out of the Loyalists' way.
With all due respect, sir, hope could keep Anne's spirits up.
You may mean well, but I know what's best for Anne and Sebastian. They are my stubborn brother's children. Especially Sebastian. If you really want to be of help, you'll make sure Sebastian does what he should do, not what he wants to do. He's no idea the harm he could do if he doesn't stop. I hope you remember what I've said. Good day.
Okay, I'm gonna go talk to Anne.
I'm sorry about earlier. Those bouts of pain are difficult to bear.
Are you all right, Anne? I didn't mean to intrude.
You didn't, truly. And I'm all right. The pain from this curse comes in bouts, and often suddenly. It's not anyone's fault. It's nice to meet you, by the way. You must be the new 5th year Sebastian told me about.
I am. Sebastian and I met during a rather lively duel in defense against the dark arts.
Oh, dear Professor Hecat. She's a powerful witch. And she knows how to keep students like my brother, and me, in line. I do miss Hogwarts, but I wouldn't mind being in Feldcroft, really, if it wasn't so dreary now. Between the goblins at the castle and my uncle fighting with Sebastian whenever he's home, it's not the cozy retreat it once was.
Sebastian mentioned something about your uncle being an ex-Auror, but refusing to go after Ranrock's loyalists. I must say, I wasn't prepared for him to be as angry as he was.
Uncle Solomon is frustrated by what happened to me, and by Sebastian for thinking he can fix it. They both mean well, I know they do, but my uncle is right. This curse cannot be undone. I can feel it. Sebastian cannot take away my pain. Perhaps you can help him to understand that.
I'll do my best. I can promise to speak with him about it.
Thank you. His search for a cure is futile, I'm afraid. I'm getting tired. I should probably rest. Thank you for stopping by.
So that's what I'm gonna do.
I wish you well.
I ought to see how Sebastian's faring.
So I'm gonna see how Sebastian's doing, and then I'm definitely gonna try to use my and I'm gonna attempt to save Anne. I think that's my best bet, is I'm gonna use my ancient magic to save Anne if I can.
Why will he not listen to me? She's my sister.
How are you doing, Sebastian?
You got a first-hand glance at what I'm dealing with. I apologize for my uncle.
Oh god, this is a bad decision, because if I don't agree with him, he may go to the dark side, but if I... Give me 1 second, guys. My son has decided that paper is going to be a toy. And I about fell off. And I about fell. Okay. So, this is going to be a terrible decision to make. So, do I, A, say that he was out of line and agree with Sebastian, or B, do I say he's trying to do what's right?
I know he's angry, but he's only trying to do what he thinks is best for Anne.
He's always angry. He's been angry since my parents died. After Anne was hurt, he only grew worse. It's as though he blames me somehow, always calling me my father's son,
And
as if that's an
wrong.
insult. I'm the one trying to help her. He's simply given up.
Both Anne and your uncle seem genuinely convinced that nothing more can be done for her.
I refuse to believe that. Anne's pain is more than physical. It has changed her entirely. I miss my sister. And I'm going to get her back. Come with me. I need to show you where it happened.
And I'm definitely gonna help you.
Ranrock's loyalists are capable of so much more than people realize. They should not be underestimated.
I mean, I know that better than you do.
All the debris you'll see is from whatever's going on at that abandoned estate. They've been digging for something.
I know what that is. There's gotta be an ancient magic
Up
deposit.
there, on that plateau, is where they cursed Anne. This way.
So, what could be going on then?
How much longer are we expected to dig through this rubble? Ranrock knows what he's doing. It's an honor to be a part of it. Only good wizards. I won't rest until you're dead. Somebody there? Hello? Is that the best you can do? I will make you. You've made your last mistake. How nice of you to stop by. Ooh, this shouldn't take long. Get it to such arrogance. I won't rest until you're dead. This is impossible! Why drag this out longer than necessary? How nice of you to stop by. Oh, little moon calf, far from home, won't stop me. Stop it! You're strong.
I confess, that was a bit more than I'd bargained for. I tried to warn you.
Those loyalists deserved what they got.
Couldn't agree more. This is where it happened. We smelled smoke in the middle of the night. When we looked outside, flames were shooting from the estate. Before my uncle and I could stop her, Anne rushed out, racing towards the fire, worried someone had been hurt. She came face to face with a horde of goblins, frantically trying to stamp out the flames. Suddenly, an icy voice drifted out from somewhere in the smoke. Children should be seen and not heard. A blinding blast followed. They didn't even give her a chance to run.
Seems an awfully violent response to a child wandering by. What were they trying to hide?
My thoughts exactly. It may be grasping at billywhigs, but I keep thinking that there might be something here that could lead me to whoever cursed Anne. Might be the only way to learn what type of magic harmed her, which could help me find a cure.
Perhaps you're right. The Loyalists are everywhere, but they do seem to be spending a lot of time here, and it's likely they're hiding something.
And at Rookwood Castle. Shall we have a look around? They seem to have set up camp here for a specific reason. They have stations for everything. I've heard that goblin dig sites like these are popping up everywhere.
It's a wonder the Ministry isn't doing more. Always armed and ready for a fight, Ranrock's Loyalists.
Revelio.
Whose home was this?
Been abandoned long since I've lived here. Rumour was a Hogwarts professor lived here once, centuries ago. But that's all I ever heard. It might be worth taking a closer look at the house itself.
Sebastian, over here. Do you think this was damaged by the fire the night that Anne was cursed?
Could be. But it looks to me as though this was intentional.
Charles Brookwood! Fine. You're not gonna be my friend. Damn it. Okay. So I'm probably gonna have to do a depulso. Yep, right there.
Pulso.
Nope.
Revelio. Levioso. Flipendo. Here.
How on earth am I getting there?
Revelio.
Well, I want to get in there.
Incendio. Fringo.
This well looks familiar.
I wish I knew why it looked familiar.
Sebastian, I've seen this before. The house, the well, the view.
What do you mean? When?
Give me a moment. I'll explain in a second.
This was Rookwood's. From the memory.
Sebastian, this house did belong to a Hogwarts professor. Hundreds of years ago.
Who? What do you...
I found a pensive that day in the restricted section with a memory that showed this house. There was a little girl and a drought. The keepers have shown me other memories as well. The girl became a Hogwarts professor. Her name was Isadora Morganach. She was one of the keepers.
The keepers? Like in Quidditch? And you found a pensive in the library? I'm not following you.
I realize it's a lot to take in. I'm not even sure I understand it all yet. And no, not like Quidditch. They call themselves keepers because they're protecting some type of knowledge. It all has to do with the vault at Gringotts.
Let me see if I've got this straight. You have Ranrock and Rookwood after you because of something you found at Gringotts where you ended up via a portkey. You can see traces of an ancient magic that you think Ranrock is trying to harness. And now you've been witnessing memories left by keepers. Oh, and this house belonged to a Hogwarts professor who was one of these non-Quidditch keepers hundreds of years ago. If I didn't know you, I'd think you were pulling my leg.
It is all a bit much, isn't it, when you put it like that? The point is, we both have good reason to search this house. You for answers about what happened to Anne, and me for answers about the keepers.
Look at this.
Someone piled this here for a reason. Is it blocking something?
Only one way to find out.
There might be something here worth a closer look.
They've left all of this simply strewn about. Tells me they're after something bigger.
Lumos.
It is my second week in the camp. More arrive each day. The Muggle doctors and even some of our own healers are doing all that they can. The grief is palpable. The ones who have survived the plague are forever damaged by the loss. A fever may pass, the skin may mend and scar, but the devastating sorrow remains. I saw a man much like my father who lost a child. I couldn't bear it. I longed to give him some shred of relief. I'm thinking that others were wrong. I have the power to help these souls. It seems arbitrary not to help them, as it would to rid them of their torment.
Journal entry of Isidora's. I should hold on to this.
Is it possible that this? I traveled here to learn, but I long to help. My internal struggle is overwhelming. It's as though the magic wants to heal, and I am the one preventing it from doing so. Should I lose hope? Will I ever regret not having done more? I cannot look into their eyes knowing that could lessen the burden of heartache. I saw the man leaving camp today, the one who reminded me so much of my father. Surely it wouldn't hurt to help him. I could further my research, of course, but that would be a fortuitous consequence of doing something good with this ability.
Seems these journal entries are from Isidora's travels.
Where do I go to now?
Lumos. Lumos. You're not going to believe this. I can see the Undercroft.
What? A daydream? Because that happens to me too.
No way!
I know it sounds strange,
Honestly, nothing you say sounds strange to me anymore.
Fair enough. I can see the Undercroft through this stone wall, as though it's a window. This has happened before.
I'm listening.
I think it's to do with my ability to see traces of ancient magic.
But you said you didn't really understand it, and that you couldn't wield it.
That's true, and I'm still not sure what it all means. What I do know is that my ability allows me to travel through these windows I see.
Wait. We can get straight to the Undercroft from here. Ominous will be flawed.
We can, but perhaps best not to tell anyone else about this for now. Even Ominous.
Understood. Well then, invisible, secret, ancient magic passageway? Here we come. I'm tempted to hold my breath.
Well, that's different. So what does the Undercroft have to do with all this then? So that would mean that the Undercroft has more to do with this story than we think.
Why would the door lead us here?
Sebastian, look. Why hide a triptych here?
Seems as if something's missing.
A note. Let's have a look.
A rune diagram? What does that even mean?
Anything helpful in the note?
No idea.
A rune symbol. I've seen similar symbols used by the Keepers.
I've been thinking. A keeper lived in that house centuries ago, and Ranrock and his lot have been searching there. You said that goblins may be wielding some form of this ancient magic. Do you think Anne was cursed by ancient magic?
I can't be sure, of course, but I don't think so. I didn't see any traces of it around your sister.
Very well. But that doesn't mean it's not ancient magic. There's still so much we don't know about it.
True. Perhaps this triptych will lead us to answers.
Then we'll have to unravel what this all means. But now I need to see Ominous. Don't worry, I won't tell him anything. Did I mention that, apparently, Salazar Slytherin had a secret scriptorium here, in Hogwarts?
You did not. Sounds worth looking into. Any idea where in the castle?
No idea. Ominous just learned of it. I'll let you know what I find out. I had no idea our visit to Cian would unfold into all of this. My head's an utter mess. But I'm glad you told me everything you did. I'll be in touch. Till then.
Is that seriously it? Oh. Fine. Okay. So that's interesting. So that estate makes me think that that is Isidora's. That's Isidora's estate.
Meet me near the ruins of Falbaton Castle. After dark. Do not tell anyone.
And obviously from the notes, Isidora wants to help. So maybe my thinking that she does eventually go to dark magic is not correct. But then I don't know. I just need to stop with my theories. But I do think that Sebastian will eventually go to use dark magic to save his sister. And I think we're gonna be a pivotal person to save him. If not, give him the route he needs to become dark. And having Ominous there actually makes the scene a little bit more ominous. Ominous. Pun. But I have a feeling that he's not going to help with the situation at all.
It took us 3 days to find your brother, and your mother almost squashed him first. You know how much she hates dung beetles? Ah, but I bet that's why you did it, eh? Well, let's see how much you like being turned into an insect next time you test my temper.
It's probably not the best idea to turn your brother into a dung beetle. But, like I was saying, so I have a feeling that Ominous is going to be the one that brings the idea to him, Sebastian, to actually turn to dark magic. So, or at least gives him the idea, and then Ominous comes to us like, oh my god, I don't want him to do this. And either way, we're gonna have to get involved. So that's just my thinking. I'm gonna try as best as I can to steer Sebastian away from the dark side. And the dark arts. And that's why I haven't been putting in any talent points into dark arts. Because I want to try to avoid them the best that I can. But I have a feeling I'm going to have to get into it at some point. But,
Look at me!
What is well be surrounded by zombies.
Give me 1 second. Okay, so that's actually all the time I have for today. So I hope you enjoyed this video, and I will see you in the next one. Bye-bye.